Hi, this is Brahmanaidu. Today we will see how to create parent and child record. Okay, so we'll be creating two forms in this scenario in single HTML file. Okay, so we'll be creating account, right? So once user clicks on save, then we'll be showing the second form, right? So opportunity page. Okay, so once the user clicks on save, then we'll be just linking. We'll be creating opportunity and we'll be linking that opportunity to account, right? So let's get started. Okay, so I already created an Apex class and one HTML file. Okay, Aura enable. Okay, public static account. Okay, so create account, right? So I'm passing parameter account ACC, right? So in the try block, I'm going to insert the record, right? So let's say while inserting the record, we may get an error, right? So that error will be handling it in the catch block, right? So exception E, right? So I'll be just putting system.debug unable to insert the record, right? So if you want to know the message, so how to get the message? We'll be getting the message with the help of the reference variable name dot get message, right? So I'm just returning account here, right? So I'm creating one more method. So this is basically for account, right? So next I'll be creating one more method. So this is basically for opportunity, right? Public static void. Okay. So opportunity, create opportunity record, right? So this is basically related to opportunity, right? So OBB, okay. So let me try block, same thing. In the try block, we are going to insert the record. In the catch block, right? So in the catch block, we are going to, handle the exception G, right? So system dot debug unable to insert the record, right? So I'll be putting, so we'll be getting the message with the help of e dot get message, right? So let me push this code to the source or, right? So I'll be creating, so, so it will, so in the meanwhile, I'll try to create a form, right? So we'll be creating two forms, right? So one is for account and the other one is for opportunity, right? So I'll be creating, okay, first let me create lightning, right? So it got deployed. So we are getting an error. So what is error? Okay, so this is related. Okay, so this is related HTML. A lightning input type equal to text. I'll be creating two input fields for account object, right? So label equal to account and name, right? So on changing of this, we'll be getting the a value, right? So handle change name, right? So on changing of the input, we'll be executing this method, right? So let me copy this, right? So a label equal to account site, right? So we'll be getting the value with the help of query selector method, right? So ACC name, I'll be I'll be giving some name to the class, right? So we'll be not using event in this scenario. So we don't have to, event dot, we don't have to put event dot target dot value. We'll be getting the current input with the help of query selector, right? So class equal to ACC dot site, right? So I'm creating one button. So on clicking of this button, we're going to save the record, right? So lightning button, label equal to save. So variant equal to brand. So on clicking of this button, we're going to save the record, right? So handle save, right? So let me close this tag. Okay, so I'll be creating one more form, right? So by default, we'll be showing account data, I mean account form, right? So I'll be creating one variable, right? So at the rate API issue equal to false. Okay, so by default, we are going to display account form, right? So whenever user clicks on this, then we are going to whenever user clicks on save, then we'll be showing the opportunity form, right? So template if false equal to issue. Okay, so template. So let me make it in a good format, right? Next, on clicking of button, will be showing the, we'll be saving the record, and then we'll be displaying the second form, right? So opportunity form. Okay, so issue. Okay, so here I'll be creating only one input field, right? So input type equal to text label equal to name, right? So class will be getting the value with the help of class, right? So OPP name, right? So let me write a method on changing of this, on changing of this, we'll be getting the value handle OPP opportunity name, right? So I'll be creating a button. Once the user clicks on a button, then we'll be just creating the opportunity record, and it will be linked to account, right? So I'll be copying this. I'll just change the method. Okay, so handle save handle. Let me okay, save OVP opportunity record. Please save it. Right, let me write the code in the JavaScript. So let me import two methods, right? So one is for creating account and the other one is for opportunity, right? So I'm importing create account, right? So create account, you can give any name here, right? So but while importing, I mean while specifying it, it should be apex account delete controller dot should be method name. Okay, so this is just a reference variable name, but in this scenario, I'll be just giving the same name as method, right? So I'll be importing one more method, right? So import, okay. So what is the second method? Create opportunity record, right? So create opportunity record from at the rate Salesforce Apex, right? Account delete controller dot, okay. So yeah, so we'll be using, so we are using three input fields, right? For account, account name and site. For opportunity, we'll be using name, right? So I'm importing three input field, three input fields, import name field from Salesforce schema. So this is related to account, right? So account dot name, right? So import, I'll be importing site field as well, site field from Salesforce schema account dot site, right? So let me import one more field. So we have imported two input fields. We have to import one more input field, right? So this is basically for opportunity, right? So OPP name field from schema dot opportunity dot name, right? So here, what I'll be doing is I'll be creating, so for for account ACC record, okay. So here what I'll be doing is I'll be just mapping the values, right? For name, a name field, right? For site, I'll be using site field, right? So I'll be creating one more. Okay, so OPP record, right? We'll be using only one name, right? So opportunity name field, right? Okay. So now what I'll do is I'll try to create this method, right? So handle save, right? So handle save. Let me create one more method. This is basically for saving opportunity record, right? So before that, okay, so let me put this method. Before that, I'm getting the values, right? So handle change name. So let me change handle change site. Okay, so let me push this code to the source app. Okay, so I'll be copying this, right? So we'll be getting the value with the help of query selector, right? So for handle change name, so let me copy one more method, handle change site. Okay, so these two methods are related to account, right? So we need to create one more method, right? For opportunity handle opportunity name. Okay, okay, so this dot ACC record dot, I'll be putting the data to name, right? Equal to this dot template dot query selector, right? So dot ACC name, right? If you want to get the value, then we have to put a value, right? For handle change site, okay, so let me copy this. I'll just change the name site, right? So ACC site, okay. For opportunity, okay, for opportunity, this dot OPP opportunity record dot name equal to this dot template dot query selector dot. Okay, so let me check the class names whether these two are correct or not. ACC name and ACC site. Okay, this should be fine. Okay, let me copy the class name. Okay, if you want to get the value, then I'll be just putting the value, right? That's it. Okay, handle save. Okay, so once the user clicks on save, then what I'll be doing is I'll be just executing this method, right? So what is the method name? Create account, right? Create account, right? Okay, so we need to pass the value. So we have one parameter, right? For this parameter, we'll be passing all the input field of values, right? So what is the parameter name? ACC, right? For ACC, I'll be passing ACC. So whole data will be present in this dot ACC record, right? So after this, what I'll be doing is, right, dot then, right? Okay, so dot then, right? So account, you can give any name here, so and then catch block, catch. Okay, this is basically for handling the error. This is basically for handling the error for the catch block error. Okay, so yeah, for error, I'll be creating one property. Okay, so let me create two properties. Okay, so two variables. Okay, ACC for account error message, I'll be creating one variable. Okay, ACC error message for opportunity error message. Okay, right? So let me write the catch block, right? Right. So for error, If you're getting the error, then we'll be just putting it to this variable, right? So error, right? So let me put console.log. Okay, so unable to insert the record. Okay, so error will be present in ACC error message, right? So I'll be just using json.stingify. If you don't use this method, then it will come in a object format, right? So this dot ACC error message, right? So that's it. Okay, so in the then block, what I'll be doing is, okay, so I'll be creating one more variable. This is just for holding the account ID, right? So API account ID, okay, API account ID, right? So account ID, right? So this dot, if you want to refer that variable, we have to use this dot and the reference variable, right? So here I want to get the ID, right? So account that. So this variable dot ID. Okay. Okay. After creating the account, what I'll be doing is I'll be just setting the result to, I'll be just refreshing the form, right? So if you want to refresh the form, okay. So if you don't refresh the form, anyway, in this scenario, we will not able to see the form. After creating the same, we will be navigating to the second, we'll be navigating the second form. Anyway, let me set it to right. Okay, if I'll be adding one condition, if this dot account ID after inserting the record, right? So if the account ID is present, then what I'll be doing is I'll be showing the opportunity form, right? So I'll be just setting it to true, right? If you want to use this variable, then we have to make the use of this property. So I'll be just setting it to true. That's it. Okay. So what is the second method? Create opportunity record. All right. So let me save opportunity. So here I'll be passing. So this is a method, right? So create opportunity. So what is the reference variable name in the Apex class? OPP, right? OPP, right? S- So data will be present in this dot OPP record, right? So in opportunity, so there are, so we have taken only name, right? But there are so close date and stage name. These two fields are mandatory. So what we'll be doing is, so we'll be making the changes to the Apex class, right? So we'll try to map the value, right? String opportunity stage name, okay? So and then opportunity close date, right? So we'll try to pass the value from JavaScript, right? So and one more property we have to pass it, right? So we have to pass the account ID as well, right? String ACC ID, right? So before inserting opportunity, so what opportunity dot account ID equal to, basically this value will come from JavaScript, right? So opportunity and stage name is mandatory, right? So stage name equal to, okay, stage name equal to, let me copy this. Okay, so I'll be just removing this property, closed it directly. We will give it here. Okay, so opportunity dot, okay, so close date equal to, I'll be putting system dot today plus 10. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll pass opportunity name and account ID to this method, right? Right. So for ACC ID, so account ID will present in account ID variable, right? So one more is stage name, right? So opportunity, I'm just copying the reference variable name, opportunity string name. So closed one. Okay, that's it. Let me push this Apex class to the source R. Okay, so yeah. In the meanwhile, I'll try to write then and catch block, then. Okay, so let me put some message. Okay, console dot log at the rate success. Okay, okay. If you are not able to insert the record successfully, then it will enter into the catch block, right? So here, okay. So I think we have to include one more parenthesis. Okay, if the error message is coming, so for opportunity, we have created one variable, right? So I'll be just putting the opportunity. So let me put console dot log unable to insert the record. Okay, so if we will be just okay, so I'll be using JSON dot stringify. Okay, stringify. If you don't use this, then it will come in an object format, right? So let me push the code to the source or right. So I think we have done with the code, right? Let me check. Yeah, we are able to deploy the code successfully. I will just refresh the URL. Okay, so let me create an account first. Brahmanaidu demo 66 67 MBN DBR 123. Right? So I'm clicking on save. On clicking of save, so once we click on a save, opportunity form will come. Right? Here I'll be putting demo 66 67. I'll be clicking on save. Right? So let me go back to the okay, let me check whether this got created successfully or not. So let me just copy the URL. Okay, let me switch to Salesforce Classic. Okay, so let me go back to accounts. Okay, so Brahmanaidu demo, right? So we have created opportunity, right? So yeah. So now what we will do is we will try to add this page to the home page. All right. So before that, whenever user clicks on save in the second form opportunity, then we'll be navigating to the account detail page, right? So for that, we have to import one property, right? So we need to import navigation mix. Okay, navigation mix in. I'll be just importing this. Okay, let me go back to JavaScript. Okay, so okay, so we need to change the component little bit. Okay, so we need to put navigation mix, and then we just need to change the code little bit. So I'm just copying this. Okay, so once the user clicks on a save in the second form, then I just want to navigate to the account page. All right, so here if it is success, then what I'll be doing is I just want to navigate to the account detail page, right? So for that, so let me copy the code from my blog. Okay, okay, so then let me copy this. Okay, this dot account ready. Let me check the variable whether I have created the same variable or not. Yeah, so same variable. Okay, so let me push this code to the source R. So what I'll do is I'll try to add this page to the home page. Okay. I have already I already created metadata file. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so this component will be available app page, record page. Okay, so if you don't put is exposed equal to 2, then it will be not available to any of this page. Either it would be a app page or record page or a home page. That should be true. All right. So let me click on home. I'll try to add this component to the home page. Okay, I'm clicking on edit page. Good, right? So what is our component name? So our component name is basic demo, right? So let me add this. Okay, so basic demo. Okay, let me click on save. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, so account name, account site, right? So Brahmanayudu demo 33663. I'm clicking on save, right? So this is opportunity form, right? So demo. I'm clicking on save. Once I click on save, then it should be navigated to the account detail page because because we have imported navigation mix and we have included the logic in the opportunity method. Once it is success, then we'll be just navigating to the account view page, right? So I'll be clicking on save. Now we should able to see the account detail page, right? So that's it, right? So let me explain the code once quickly. So I have created two methods. One is for create accounts. In this method, we'll be just inserting the record in the try block. Let's say while inserting the record, we may get an error. So we'll be catching that error in the catch block. Okay, so this method is basically for creating the opportunity. So we are showing only opportunity name. I mean, we have created only one input in the form, right? So stage name and the close date is mandatory. So I'll be just setting some default values. So for close date, I'll be just setting the default value. For opportunity for stage name, I'll be passing the value from the JavaScript. That's it. So I've created a form. By default, we'll be showing the account form, right? So once the account is saved, then we'll be showing this form, right? So opportunity form. Let me explain the JavaScript code quickly. So I have imported two methods. One is for account and other one is for opportunity, right? This is just a reference variable name, but by default, so I have given the same method name. You can give any name, but here it should be same as method name, right? So so I'll be using name field and site field, right? I just imported from schema, right? For opportunity also I have imported. So this is basically for, if you are dealing with the navigation element, then we have to import this property. If you don't import this, then we will not able to navigate to the detail page, right? So by default, we'll be showing the account form, right? For after inserting the account, if there is any error, then we'll be just putting it to this variable, right? So for opportunity error message, right? So I'll be just mapping for the name field, opportunity name field, right? Handle change name will be getting the value with the help of selector. Okay, so ACC name, right? So here for site, ACC site, for the opportunity also same, right? Okay, so this is basically related to account save, right? Once user clicks on save, then we'll be just passing whole data to the apex parameter, right? So we'll be getting the ID and then we'll be just putting it to the variable, right? So after saving the record, right, we'll be just setting the input fields to blank, right? If the account ID is not equal to if it is not equal to blank, then we'll be just showing the second form, opportunity form, right? Let's say while inserting the record, sometimes we'll get an error. So I'll be just putting the error to the ACC error message. I'll be just signifying it because if you don't signify it, then it will come in a object format, right? Same thing. Here I just pass the account ID. So account ID will be present in account ID variable. Opportunity stage name by default we are giving closed one, right? So this is basically for navigation. right? In the navigation, I just pass the account ID. That's it. So let's say while creating the record, we may get an error. So we'll be just handling it in the catch block. That's it.